99% of people trying SATS are doing it completely wrong. You lie down, try to reach that drowsy state, but your mind won't stop racing. You attempt to feel it real, but it feels fake, forced, like you're just pretending. But here's what's shocking. These AI systems just solve the biggest problem with my state akin to sleep technique. They can generate perfect visualization scenes faster than your mind can create doubt. After 30 years of teaching SATS, I have discovered how to use artificial intelligence to make manifestation effortless. In the next 15 minutes, I'll show you the exact method that eliminates the struggle from SATS forever. You see, for decades, I taught you about the state akin to sleep, that drowsy twilight state where your mind becomes receptive to impression. But most of you struggle with this technique because your modern minds are too active, too distracted, too scattered to reach that perfect receptive state. Today, I'm going to show you how to use these AI systems to bypass that struggle completely. You're going to learn exactly how to program these machines to guide you into the most powerful SATS sessions of your life. But first, let me tell you why this changes everything about manifestation. Here's the problem that's been driving you crazy. You know you need to reach that drowsy state where your conscious mind relaxes its grip. You know you need to feel it real in your imagination. But every time you try, the same thing happens. You lie down, close your eyes, and immediately your mind starts racing. You try to imagine your desire fulfilled, but it feels forced, fake, like you're just pretending. Your logical mind keeps interrupting. This isn't real. You're just fantasizing. Nothing's going to change. So you try harder. You force the visualization. You strain to generate the feeling. And the more effort you put in, the more fake it becomes. It's like trying to fall asleep by forcing yourself to sleep. The effort defeats the purpose. I understand this struggle completely, because the truth is, your conscious mind was never designed to generate these feelings on command. It's like asking your eyes to see in complete darkness. No amount of trying will make it happen. But there's another way. Here's what changes everything. These AI language models can instantly generate detailed, emotionally rich scenes that your subconscious accepts as real possibilities. Not fantasies you're forcing, not wishes you're hoping for. Real experiences described so vividly that your mind treats them as memories. Think about this. When you read a powerful story, you feel real emotions. Your heart races, your palms sweat, you might even cry, all from words on a page. Your subconscious doesn't distinguish between a vividly described experience and a real one. So instead of struggling to visualize your new home, you ask the AI, describe the morning I wake up in my dream house, including the sunlight through the windows, the feeling of the soft sheets, the sound of birds outside. Within seconds, you have a scene so detailed, so sensory-rich, that reading it triggers the exact emotional state you've been trying to force. The AI becomes your imagination assistant, crafting perfect impressions for your subconscious mind. You want your ideal relationship? Ask the AI. Describe a quiet morning where I'm having coffee with my perfect partner. Include what we're talking about, how I feel in their presence, the small details that make it feel completely natural and real. Suddenly, you have a scene so vivid, so emotionally rich, that your heart starts beating faster just reading it. This isn't fantasy anymore. This feels like a memory you're rediscovering. But that's just the beginning. There's something even more powerful about this technique, something that makes it absolutely unstoppable. Here's where this becomes pure magic. You know the biggest struggle with SATS? Getting into the right emotional state. You know you need to feel grateful, abundant, loved, successful, or when you're lying in bed and your reality shows the opposite, how do you generate those feelings authentically? Your conscious mind says, but you don't have this yet. You're just pretending. This is fake. And doubt creeps in, killing the feeling before it can take root. These AI systems solve this problem in the most elegant way. They can generate not just scenes, but the exact emotions you need to feel. They become your feeling coach, your emotion guide. Ask it to write you a letter from your future self, describing how amazing life is now that you have everything you want. Not just the facts, but the emotions, the relief, the joy, the deep satisfaction, the peace that comes from knowing you're completely provided for. Or ask it, write a conversation where my best friend is congratulating me on achieving my biggest goal. Here's what makes this so powerful. Your subconscious mind cannot tell the difference between a vividly imagined experience and a real one. When you read these AI-generated scenes in your receptive SATS state, you're essentially programming your subconscious with memories of success. But before I show you the most advanced technique, I know what you're thinking. This AI stuff sounds incredible, Neville. But when I try to do SATS, it still feels fake. I still can't get into that drowsy state. How do I make this feel completely natural? And here's the truth most teachers won't tell you. That's exactly why traditional SATS fails. You've been trying to force receptivity instead of allowing it. You've been working against your natural rhythms instead of flowing with them. If you've ever laid down for SATS and felt frustrated because you couldn't reach that state, if you know my teachings by heart, but when you try to apply them, it feels like you're fighting your own mind, there's something we have prepared for you. It's called the Manifest Reset. 5 gentle shifts that transform SATS from a struggle into a natural, effortless process. Comment real below, and I'll share this guide with you completely free. But there's something even more incredible about using AI for manifestation. Something that accelerates the process beyond what traditional SATS could ever achieve. You see, there's a secret about how your mind processes external information versus internal fantasy. Here's the exact step-by-step method that combines AI with SATS for unstoppable manifestation. Step 1, the AI preparation. Before your SATS session, spend 5 minutes with an AI. Don't just ask random questions. Ask these 3 specific questions in this exact order. First, describe in vivid detail a scene that implies my desire is already fulfilled. Focus on what I would naturally be doing, thinking, and feeling as someone who already has this. Second, what emotions would I naturally feel in this scene? Not excitement about getting something, but the quiet satisfaction of already having it. Third, what would my inner dialogue be like as someone who already has this? The AI will generate what I call your reality script, a detailed, emotionally rich scene that your subconscious can accept as real. This isn't a visualization you struggle to create. This is a story you simply need to experience. Write it down, save it. This becomes your SAT script for the next week. Don't change it, don't modify it, trust the process. Step 3, the SAT session. Now, as you enter that drowsy state before sleep, don't try to visualize anything. Don't strain to create images. Simply read the AI-generated scene mentally. Let the words flow through your consciousness like a gentle stream. Feel the emotions it describes. Think the thoughts it suggests. Experience the sensations it details. But don't force anything. Just let the script wash over you like a bedtime story. Step 4, the release. Here's the crucial part that most people get wrong. Don't try to hold on to the scene. Don't try to repeat it. Simply experience it once, feel the satisfaction of fulfillment, and then let sleep take you. The impression is made. The seed is planted. Your job is done. The AI removes all the struggle from SATS. No more wondering if you're doing it right. No more forcing feelings. No more mental effort. But there's something even more incredible about this method. Something that makes it work faster than traditional SATS ever could. AI-generated scenes bypass your resistance in a way your own imagination never could. Here's why this is so powerful. When you try to imagine your desire fulfilled, your mind knows you're the one creating the fantasy. It resists, it doubts, it questions. You're just making this up, it says. This isn't real. But when an AI creates the scene, your mind treats it like external information, like something that could be real, like a story someone else is telling you. Your subconscious is more likely to accept a detailed story from an external source than a fantasy you know you created. It's the same reason you believe news articles but doubt your own daydreams. This means the AI scenes penetrate deeper into your subconscious. They create stronger impressions. They generate more powerful emotional responses. They feel more real because to your mind, they are more real. I wish I had access to these tools when I was first learning these principles. The years of practice it took me to generate vivid scenes you can now accomplish in minutes. But before I give you the advanced techniques, you need to understand the most dangerous mistake people make with this method. There's one mistake that will completely ruin this technique. And I see people making it everywhere. They ask the AI to describe the process of getting their desire instead of the experience of having it. They say, describe me winning the lottery instead of describing me as someone who already has financial freedom. They ask for meeting my soulmate instead of being in a loving relationship. They want getting promoted instead of being successful in my career. Do you see the difference? When you focus on the getting, you're still operating from the consciousness of not having. You're reinforcing lack, not abundance. You're impressing your subconscious with the idea that you don't have it yet. Well, when you ask the AI to describe you as someone who already has what you want, you're stepping into the consciousness of fulfillment. You're not getting it, you're not working toward it, you're not hoping for it, you're already being it, having it, living it. This single shift changes everything. It moves you from the state of wanting to the state of having, from hoping to knowing, from becoming to being. Now I'm going to share with you techniques so advanced, so powerful, that they will transform your entire relationship with manifestation. But first, I know some of you are thinking, Neville, this makes perfect sense. But when I actually try to do SATS with these AI scripts, I still struggle to stay in the feeling. This is exactly why we have prepared the Manifest Reset based on these teachings. The first shift alone, what we call the natural state bridge, shows you how to effortlessly move from your current consciousness to your desired state without any internal resistance or struggle. It contains 5 specific techniques that make SATS work even when you've struggled for years. But here's the advanced technique I want to share with you now. The assumption overflow method. Instead of asking the AI for one scene, ask it to describe an entire day in your fulfilled life. From waking up to going to sleep. Every mundane detail, not the exciting moments, the boring everyday moments that prove your wish is fulfilled. Ask the AI, what would be different about brushing my teeth if I was a millionaire? How would I feel getting dressed if I was in my perfect relationship? What thoughts would cross my mind during lunch if my business was thriving? These mundane details are what make the assumption real. Your subconscious doesn't believe in dramatic moments. It believes in ordinary life. And when your ordinary life reflects your fulfilled desire, manifestation is inevitable. There's one more secret about using AI for SATS that I must share with you. Something so profound that when you understand it, you'll never struggle with manifestation again. The AI doesn't just generate scenes. It reveals to you how someone who has your desire actually thinks. Ask it, what problems would someone with my desire worry about? You'll discover they don't worry about getting it, they worry about maintaining it, improving it, sharing it. This shift in mental occupation is the secret. When you think from your wish fulfilled rather than of it, when your mental diet consists of the thoughts of someone who already has it, the physical world must conform. Remember, the AI is not doing the manifesting, you are. The AI is simply helping you access the state of consciousness where your desire already exists. It's showing you how to think, feel, and assume like the person you're becoming. If you're ready to master this completely, remember the Manifest Reset I mentioned. Comment real below right now, and I'll send you all 5 shifts that make SAT effortless. Don't wait. Don't overthink. Just comment real and begin tonight. And watch what I reveal next about the quantum nature consciousness. The video is appearing on your screen now. Click it and discover why everything you think you know about manifestation is backwards.